Assalamualaikum students. This is your lecturer Saima Yaqoob from PMDC Hyderabad, and today we are going to discuss theories of schizophrenia. Talking about the theories of schizophrenia, the most historical theory regarding schizophrenic patients is of Freud, Sigmund Freud. His idea was that the schizophrenic patients, right, they are regressed to this symptom to an early age of development before their ego was differential from the ID. They lose contact with the reality and they lose their ego, which may reconstruct reality, right? Anything that is near to reality, they just don't accept that. किसी भी किस्म की realistic चीज को वो accept नहीं करते. आपको हमने पहले भी बताया था कि they have delusions, they have hallucinations and they want to believe in their delusions. ठीक है? They don't want to be a part of real world. सेकेंड फैक्टर हमारे पास आ रहा है फैमिली इन्वायरमेंट का, जिसमें वी नो दैट मैनी साइकोलॉजिकल थियरिस्ट दे हैव अज्यूम्ड दैट द अर्ली फैमिली रिलेशंस बिटवीन पेरेंट्स and offspring are crucial factors in the development of schizophrenic behavior. Now, several theorists, they propose that the parents who are emotionally cold, dominating, rejecting, rigid, moralistic and overprotected, they produce conflicts in their children, and that the resulting confusion and anxiety that causes schizophrenia. अगर हम लोग फैमिली इन्वायरमेंट के साथ थ्रू हवाले से बात करें तो इसमें फिर एक हमारे पास आता है यहाँ पे डबल बाइंड हाइपोथेसिस, which says that the interaction between parents and children is emotionally intense. जो उन्होंने ये hypothesis किया, and why it is intense, because the parents of a schizophrenic person, they may transmit two type of messages of contradictory meaning at the same time. For example, a mother may say that she loves her son but show by her facial expression that she is disgusted with him. The double bind hypothesis became a popular theory of the cause of schizophrenia when it was first proposed, and it has been tested extensively. Then we have got at number 3 genetic theories. These theories, they suggest that schizophrenia may be transmitted genetically, but family data, it cannot separate the hereditary and environmental influence, as the relatives of schizophrenic individuals share both biological and environmental influences. तो यानी कि एक चीज तो ये है कि environment से उसको एक चीज मिल रही है. अगर घर में पेरेंट्स वगैरह का एटीट्यूड जो है वो ठीक नहीं है, रिजिड है, तो एक वो वहां से मिल रही है. प्लस देन इट सेज दैट इट इज transmitted genetically as well. You see, if father has some schizophrenic issues, or the mother has some schizophrenic issues due to some kind of a stress, so it can be it can lead to the cause of schizophrenia, right? Then we have biochemical theories. Biochemical abnormalities in the nervous system of schizophrenic individuals. जब हम biochemical theories की बात करते हैं तो आपको पता है कि हमारी बॉडी में बहुत से हार्मोनल चेंजेस जो है वो होती हैं, which are directly related to our central nervous system. तो अगर आपकी केमिकल्स जो हैं और आपका जो हार्मोन्स हैं उनका आपस में जो कॉम्बिनेशन है, इफ दैट इज एबनॉर्मल, इवन दैट लीड्स टू मैनी psychological issues, right? In that case, in that case, अगर आप अपनी बुक को देखें पेज नंबर 100 पे, so in that it says that cryptolin जो है वो एक ऐसा टॉक्सिन है which is secreted by the sex glands, right? And it can poison the brain of schizophrenic individuals, and in that case it can be secreted by the sex glands of either a male or a female person, right? In that case, then again, Carl Jung, another psychologist, he believed that a toxin would ultimately be found to be associated with the development of schizophrenia. Next हमारे पास आ जाता है diathesis stress theory, this being the last theory so far. It is the most popular recent theory of schizophrenia, which combines the features of genetic, biochemical, and the behavioral psychological modes into a single explanation. इसने क्या किया है कि इसने जेनेटिक्स को, बायोकेमिकल को और बिहेवियरल साइकोलॉजी को सबको एक ही जगह पर इकट्ठा कर दिया है कि ये तीनों चीजें मिलकर जो है दे become, they get together and become, they be together and become part of schizophrenic disorders, right? This model is called diathesis stress theory, and it is gaining support as well in the present day. Now, इस theory में क्या है? It is assumed that there are two stages in the development of schizophrenic disorders. सबसे पहला क्या है कि जो स्किज़ोफ्रेनिक पर्सन है, ही इनहेरिट्स अ बायोलॉजिकल डिफेक्ट, बायोलॉजिकली पेरेंट्स के थ्रू आ गया है, उसमें फैमिली में चलता आ रहा है, पहले से जीन्स में है, तो बायोलॉजिकली उसके अंदर एक चीज आ गई, ठीक है। दूसरा मॉडल क्या है, वो ये अज्यूम करता है कि इनहेरिटेड डिफेक्ट इज एक्टिवेटेड, राइट, बाय इन्वायरमेंटल स्ट्रेस। एक आपका बायोलॉजिकल पेरेंटल है, दूसरा आपको एनवायरनमेंट के थ्रू, स्ट्रेस के थ्रू मिल रहा है। सो द डिफेक्ट प्लस द स्ट्रेस generates schizophrenic symptoms. Most psychologists and physicians, they now believe that the diathesis stress model, it is the most likely explanation for the development of schizophrenic disorders, right? अब आपने ये क्या करना है, for your homework, that you have to go through these theories in detail, right? And if there is any confusion still, you can put on your questions on the LMS and we will reply you over there. Thank you for today. Allah Hafiz.